Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Today I will be replacing the ABS sensor or speed sensor on my Ford Transit. That's the OEM part. I got it from Ford. The price for this part is $65. That's what it looks like. Should be a fairly easy job. The reason I'm doing it myself, because the Ford, to charge this, to change this, charge about $100 to $150, and there's really nothing to it, so anybody pretty much can do it. And so I'm gonna show you how I will be doing that. Here's what I have on my dash: the ABS light, the traction control, and little I, which stands for information. To get to that, to see what it is, you go to the menu, go left, then down, down, then to the right, information, and you have one message active. One more time to the right, Hill Start Assistant, not available. Hill Start Assistance, not available. And what it is, that's the ABS sensor. And because I was with my friends at Ford dealership, they ran diagnostic on my starting problems, and they discovered this for me, that I have problem with the rear left, which is driver's side rear ABS sensor, or speed sensor as they call it, is actually working on and off, on and off. So that's the project for today. Here's where it's located. Mine is on the left rear. It comes with a piece of harness. So to change that, you're gonna need a flat screwdriver, maybe not, 8mm wrench, because it's in a tight spot, and probably pliers. So where it connects to the harness right here. Disconnect that. Probably gonna have to put the camera down. Anyway, so here's where it goes, and it actually goes behind right here the parking brake cable. So that's why you have to use wrench instead of socket, because it's not enough depth over there to stick the socket between the cable and the sensor. But let's see how easy it's gonna be. It's fairly easy to unscrew this. Again, no tricks here, lefty loosey. So right there, you break the screw, and then it's really easy. Let's see if it's gonna... Yeah, you actually don't need a screwdriver. It came out really easy, just like that. You turn it, and it's... I don't know, maybe that's the problem, because it has all kinds of junk. Oh yeah, even the dirt and whatever stuff. But anyway, I'm not gonna be putting the old one back in there. So since I have this already open, I'm sticking this sensor back in the hole. It looks a little bit different than the original, but not too hard. You don't want to crack it accidentally. So to disconnect this, you actually might need a screwdriver. I don't know. We'll see where the it's somewhere on top. Let me see. Can see here from the bottom well enough, so I'm gonna take it off like that. The clip is right here on the side. Okay. Squeeze it and push it. So right here you press it and you should be able to pull it. Right there. So now the new one, just okay. Something's not right. It doesn't want to lock. Okay, what's the difference? Looks identical, just have to push harder. I guess you have to push a little bit harder. I didn't really hear that click that I'm always trying to look for, but it's holding strong in there. I don't know, it took me a little bit harder than I expected. And you just put it back on spot over here. Just like that. That's it, and that's how you change the, not sure if we should go over here, probably ABS or a speed sensor on the Ford Transit. Let's see if the new sensor made the difference. problem turned out to be a little bit trickier than I expected. It's not the sensor. One of the wires, I don't know if you can see it, right here, the red one, right there, somehow got cut. So just gonna solder it together and see if that's gonna make the difference. But yeah, changing the sensor didn't do anything. And again, let's see if I'm gonna stick my finger in there, it's gonna make the difference or not. Yeah, right here, see? The wire insulation somehow got damaged, and corrosion just took the wire out. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's, sadly, it's not the sensor wire, but in front of the plug, which I didn't see it before. So that's what I'm doing now. Not the best condition for soldering, but I secured the plug with vice grips. Oop. So something like that, pretty strong. Now I'm just gonna have to insulate it the best I can. Something like that. We'll see how long this will last. Now we're just gonna put everything back together. Now that I know the problem wasn't with the sensor, I'm actually trying my luck and installing original ABS or speed sensor, whatever you call it, back. Taking my chance. Putting everything back like it was. Yeah, apply a little extra pressure for this thing to lock. Yeah, There you go. In my mind it should be a little bit easier than that, but it is what it is. Okay, so clip here. Clip here. So insert in there, and now let's see if from the second time the error message will disappear. Okay, let's see with the original sensor. ABS light, everything disappeared. Well, YouTubers, too bad I didn't inspect the wire and everything before by myself, and I just trusted Ford dealer on this one and bought the sensor right away and replaced it. Bam, bam, bam. Thought it's gonna be quick like that. Turned out to be, I didn't have to buy sensor at all. So if you have a problem like that, inspect your wire around first, and I guess before you buy, try to, you know, remove the sensor, clean it. Well, in my case, it wasn't the dirt or whatever the problem before. Wire somehow got shot. I don't know what happened even there, because it's pretty protected, pretty all the way up there. Nothing is touching it, so I don't know what happened. But that's the story over here. Like I said, too bad I cannot return that $60 or $45 part in my case. I still feel that I saved a lot of money, because if Ford would have to do this repair, I doubted they would solder on my wire. They would have to replace a harness, and I don't know how much that cost plus labor. It would be much more than $150. So one way or another, I saved the money today. So if you have a problem like that, good luck. Well, as you can see, this worked for me.